Are you sure you want to keep going, Sunshine? I mean, you've been practicing for almost an hour already. Not that that's a bad thing. I don't mean it like that. I didn't. Just, I don't know. Don't you think that you should maybe take a break? I mean, all right, one more time couldn't hurt, but then you should really take a break, okay? Okay, just let me take some steps back first. Is this good? Or should I move back some more? Oh shit, you're right. I forgot you sent a mug flying. Okay. Uh, okay, is this good? Okay. Be careful and take deep breaths and don't forget to focus. Ready? And go. Okay, could you maybe expand it? Good, good. Did you want me to try interacting with it again? And you're sure about this? Because I mean, this is already super impressive, and I wouldn't want to. Huh? Right. Sorry. It looks like it's holding up really well, actually. Was that on purpose or? Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Your words were great, Sunshine. You've really gotten the hang of this. Not that I didn't. I wasn't doubting you or anything. I just, you're doing great. Ah, don't worry about the mug. I know that was an accident, and I have plenty of mugs. I mean, not accidents. Either way, you're doing great. But I already said that. Fuck. I mean, it's really impressive to see what you've done so far. Of course. Um, I should probably put my living room back together now. No. Don't worry about it, Sunshine. I mean, it's not that much to straighten up. We didn't really. I mean, all we moved was the coffee table and my books and paperwork and never mind. It's fine. I don't. It's not like you're not invading my space is what I'm trying to say. And it's not like you could have practiced this in broad daylight. And my place is it's closer to you compared to Hive, so it makes more sense for you to just come here instead. And I don't mind, so it's fine, really. Yeah, I like when you're here. It's really nice because you're really nice. Sorry. Will you grab that end of the table? I've got this one. There. I'll take my time moving the rest of it back, I think. Oh, actually, could you hand me? No, not not that one. It's the notebook beneath. Yeah, that's the one. Did you still want to stay and get some of your other work done? It's up to you. I'll be busy regardless. So, yeah. I don't mind. I appreciate a good body double as much as the next person. It would probably be better to work at the dining room table though. More space to spread out whatever you need, you know? Did you want anything to drink while I'm up? Got it. I'll be right back with the water for us. Here you go. You're welcome. Yeah? Oh, what is it? Could you be a bit more specific? What I guess aspect of warding did you want to know about? I mean, I should make it clear. I don't have any real practice with creating wards, if that's what you're about to ask. Okay. Well, do you mean like more practical uses for it, or I guess did you mean more like the types of wards there are? Yeah, wards are typically classified based on their purpose or function. Have you never noticed the wards around Hive? Well, I mean, you're not technically wrong. They're reinforced illusory wards. The main purpose of them is to sort of, how do I put this? Since there's a significant stagnant population in the city, there have to be measures in place to keep magic concealed from them, which is where the wards come in. In this specific case, it provides coverage over Hive, sort of hiding us in plain sight, I guess. And from what I've heard, at least, stagnants see office headquarters in its place. And in general, it's part of an effort to minimize their exposure to magic. Um, Repellent wards actually have a very similar function, though they work passively more than anything. So if someone stagnant were to enter an area with these kinds of wards, it would uh, disorient them until they find their way back out. Think a mental fog, or sometimes dizziness, and either way, it fades the farther away they are, and it's always temporary. These kinds of wards are actually fairly prominent around areas with increased siren populations. Oh, and there's also containment wards, though that's typically a face thing. But I mean, I suppose containment wards could have personal uses. Speaking of, you can also create wards that alert you when an unauthorized presence crosses them. And um, uh, sorry, I just realized I've been talking for way too long. I didn't mean to go on a tangent like that. You asked one question, and I kept going. I mean, you probably didn't even want all of that, so. Oh, um, sorry, I'm not really, I'm not really used to people actually wanting to sit and listen to me talk, especially since I kind of take a while and lose my train of thought pretty often. I mean, I don't blame them or anything. It's just, uh, thank you for saying that. Are you planning on trying out some of the more advanced wording classes? Yeah, I think you definitely should. You'd be great at it, especially with the mastery you're already at. Plus, you're already on the most suitable track for it, so you could go pretty far if that's what you want. I mean, sunshine, just because you might be bad at it doesn't mean you shouldn't try. And there's resources on campus if you were to end up struggling. It's not like you're starting from nothing. So if it's something you really want to try, I think you can do it. Plus, if it's any consolation, I think Jesselyn took a warding class before, so you could always ask her for help too. Speaking of, I'm really sorry I couldn't make it for coffee the other day with you guys. I really wanted to, I swear. I just, my time has been taken up by other things, unfortunately. I mean, with the amount of classes I already have, I would have been swamped regardless, but being a TA on top of that makes everything that much more busy. But I'm not saying I don't like it, because I do. Really, I love being a TA, and learning it's really rewarding to me, but, it's also, it kind of sucks not always having the time to do anything that isn't somehow connected to Hive, and I'm rambling again. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm distracting you from getting your work done. I'll keep things down for now. My notebook? Oh, well, it's silly, but I like using it to organize all my TA stuff in one place. There's all kinds of things in here, really. Checklists, notes about what's covered in each class, important dates and times, whatever I need, I guess. Right now, I'm just looking over the questions I got from students after class. One of the questions was about the way linking affects certain classifications differently, and if I'm being 100% honest, I don't know how I'm gonna go about answering it yet. I mean, I'm sure I'll figure it out, but uh, linking, the connection you can form between centers. Oh, fuck. Wait, I completely forgot. You grew up veiled sunshine. I had assumed it was mentioned in one of your other classes or something. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude or anything. I promise. If you want, I can try to explain it to you. Only if you're interested. I wouldn't want to talk your ear off if not. Okay. Shit, how do I explain links? So, everyone, stagnant or otherwise, has a field and a center. And your field is more or less the magical signature given off by your center. Does that make sense so far? Now, since we're vivified, we also have anchors. It's what connects us to the magical plane. So, I guess to put it in perspective, if anchors connect us to magic itself, then links connect us to other magical beings. They're connections from one center to another. It doesn't replace our anchor in any way. It's more so a way for you to experience another person's magic. Well, no, not quite. Linking with someone doesn't grant you their magic in any way, but it can help you feel closer to it. You can actually feel what magic feels like to them, but you have to maintain physical contact for that. No, links aren't formed through direct physical contact. It certainly helps, but it's not a requirement or anything. Typically, you learn how to link when you're younger, just so you know how in the future. Links are good for bonding between people, but there's also more practical uses, so to speak. For example, when you're linked with someone, you can detect their location. You let the connection lead you in the right direction until you're close enough to pinpoint it exactly. Oh, and you can also sense surges of magic in the field of whoever you're linked with. It can be a really good tool for detecting if someone's in danger, but it's also another way to amplify the experience of being closer to someone else's magic. Oh, no. Links are temporary. The first time you link with someone, the effects can last a few hours, up to a day in some instances, I think. But if you reestablish that link, the duration of it will increase over time. I should also clarify though. Linking is achieved by reaching across someone's field with your magic and connecting to their center. As I said, it doesn't necessarily require any sort of direct contact, since our magic isn't tangible. However, linking should still be a mutual decision no matter what. Being vulnerable is hard and it should always be on your terms, no one else's. I really wanted to make that clear. So, did you have any questions? I'm sorry if any of that was hard to follow. I tried my best to simplify things, I swear. Well, I'm glad I could explain that for you, and that I wasn't too confusing. Sure, what is it? Oh, um, sorry, it's just, that wasn't what I expected you to ask. I think, I think it'd be best if we didn't try to link, at least not yet. I'm sorry, it's just, no, I know I don't have to explain myself, but I want to, I promise. Um, I know you know that I'm a surveyor and that I'm capable of using telepathy, but it'd be different if we were linked. Links amplify the feelings tied to our magic. Everything gets deeper and more close, I guess. So you'd be feeling magic, my magic, with nowhere to go, really. Even if we weren't touching or anything, you'd still feel remnants of it in your center. And I know what people think about surveyor magic, and I just the thought of my magic making you feel trapped or like you were intruded on in some way is just I don't want that for you, Sunshine. It's not anything you've done, I promise. I'm just being cautious. Thanks. Not that I expected you to be upset with me. I didn't. You're a really good person, and you're always very understanding. I just I still appreciate your understanding. As fuck. I'm starting to think you did that on purpose, getting me talking so you'd be distracted from your work. What? Am I gonna have to come over there or something? Oh, I'm kidding, Sunshine. Wait, you're doing it again. Ugh. We need to get this stuff done. Focus. I promise it'll go by faster than you think. And once you finish, you can go home and do whatever else you want. I'll probably be working until pretty late. I'm used to it though, so it'll be fine. Really, you don't have to worry about me. Sunshine, this sounds suspiciously close to distracting me. um, okay, what is it? And it can be from anywhere close by? Okay, sure, yeah. I guess grabbing something to eat once you're getting ready to leave is a reasonable offer. Or just, once you finish your work. I'm not trying to kick you out or anything, I promise. Okay, it's a deal then. I can't wait.